What if I told you your breakfast doesn't have to be this boring? What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Joakim's Kitchen. So Denmark, I heard you guys had a little crisis with your shores being invaded by non-native oysters. And I get it can actually be damaging to the ecosystem. But instead of eating them yourself, you got all these Chinese people flying over there offering to eat them for you. Like, what the fuck? Now for those of you who don't know about this news, you can find more information about it in the description box below. I'm not gonna get into too much detail about it since this isn't a news channel. But Denmark, talking to you. Let me show you guys how to turn those invasive oysters into an amazing omelet smothered in a savory sweet chili sauce. Otherwise known as the Taiwanese oyster omelette. Let's get into it. Alright guys, the very first thing we're gonna do, add potato starch, cornstarch, rice flour. Why 3 different types of starches? Potato starch gives it the crispiness, cornstarch gives it the thickness, and the rice flour gives it the tenderness. 550 ml of water, mix it all up. Some white pepper. Now to make it real fragrant, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Since the omelet is not going to take too long to cook, we're just going to make the sauce first. So we're going to add around 360 ml of water, add in around 75 grams of sugar, and then you want to add some miso paste. So this miso paste is going to give this sauce a really nice, rich flavor. So once the miso is incorporated with all the liquids, you want to add your hot sauce. And now once that's mixed, you want to add some of your starch solution into there. And we're just going to add enough so that we can thicken it up. Alright, so something like this is what we're looking for. Oil your pan, oysters. Now you want to add your starch mixture. And you want to let that crisp up for a bit because we want a really crunchy texture when we bite into it. Add in your egg. So now you want to add your veggies. And even though it's not traditional, I'm just going to throw in some bean sprouts to give it some more texture. And now we're going to flip it. So here's my technique. Put a plate over. Throw it back in.
Check that out, guys. Check that out. Oh my god. That is so bomb. In the sauce you get like a whole bunch of different flavors. You get some spiciness, some sweetness, some saltiness, some sourness. Everything just blends really well. If you're a fan of oysters, try this dish.
Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with all your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Anyways, I'll see you guys in next week's video.